Well, it's Sunday morning. Camp was pretty cool. We were the only ones there, and we got the whole night to ourselves. It was pretty awesome, actually. The fog came in and just covered everything, and then as it set in, it dropped water on the trees, and then as the leaves got heavy, it was like a little tiny rain just tinkling on top of the tent. Very peaceful, very quiet, and it was actually a blast. We're headed out now and should be back at the truck in about an hour.
Hey guys, Chris here. I am an outdoor blogger, and I've been looking for something that will handle a little bit bigger camera than just the iPhone. And I found the Moza Aircross 2, and I've paired it up with my Nikon Z6 with a 24 to 70 millimeter lens and a wireless lav system. I'm not a pro videographer, but I am a little bit experienced with electronic gimbals, and in this video you're going to see some shots that I took specifically with this setup, so that you can see for yourself how well this system works. On the bottom left, I'm hand holding the Z6, and you can see it's jerky, it's moving all over the place, it's really hard to watch. Up in the top right, you have smooth and steady footage that's super easy to watch, pleasing to the eye, and it is what we try to strive for. As we watch this little guy cross the road, coming up is some footage that was shot out on a trail in some very difficult situations, both handheld and on the ground. Most of my adventures are never going to be on flat terrain, so I needed a gimbal that is going to be able to handle very rough and abrupt ups and downs, side to sides, and movement. Now, this was a little heavier than what I was used to for the first time out, but it didn't take me very long to get used to the weight. And as you can see, it handled all of the transitions in the ground very well. One of the things that I really like about using electronic gimbals is you can crank down the movement amount so that it's super slow. You can almost get that slider effect. This is sitting on top of a bridge, and all I'm doing is telling it to pan from left to right. Now let's give it a shot going from bottom all the way up to top. As you can see, the super slow movement is clean and crisp. There's no jerky movements in here. This is an excellent way to get some professional looking footage. I'm hand holding the gimbal now as opposed to sitting on the ground and using the joystick for the movement. As you can see, as I twist my body from left to right, it's very smooth, it keeps up, there's nothing jerking around. Even with the weight of this system being a little bit more than I'm comfortable with, I can still get those professional looking shots. In this shot, I have the whole system upside down, holding it really close to the ground. And as you can see, even when it's this far down and going up this rough terrain, it's still holding everything nice and steady, clean, simple. This is about as good as it gets. The tripod feet on the bottom hold the camera very steady, and you don't have to worry about it tipping over even in the wind for these kind of cool walk-by shots. I took it one step further and shot across this little creek. As you can see here, it's going to hold the shot just perfect and allow me to get in a pretty cool creative effect. And I'm doing this all by myself. I don't have a cameraman. Now, as you can see, the Aircross 2 performed really well in some very rugged conditions. It is light enough to carry in a backpack, but strong enough that it can handle a full mirrorless or even a DSLR with some decent glass on it. Help bring up your game while you're out in the woods or just shooting videos around the neighborhood or even professionally in your studios. I hope you found this informative. If you did, please click the helpful button down below.